Emperor, the King of Hungary, Stephen III, has fulfilled his part of the deal, and so he has sent us his younger brother Bela.
Very well done indeed. Now Bela, from now on you will be brought up here in Constantinople as a proper Roman prince, educated in the Roman way.
Well, thank you, my emperor.
Oh come on, feel at home here in the world's greatest city. I'm sure you will have a great time.
Really? Do you mean it?
Of course I do, young man. I had you taken away from your homeland not as a punishment, but rather so that you can be trained to take over from me. Which is why, from now on, as my heir, you will be known as Alexios, and I shall grant you this new title of despotus. My daughter Maria too will be yours to marry one day. In that way, you shall one day inherit both your native Hungary and our empire.
Cousin, how dare you name this foreign barbarian Magyar your heir? What a disgrace to our proud empire!
Don't you dare question my choice, Andronikos. If you don't agree with this, leave us and never come back.
And so I shall leave. But mark my words, I will come back again to have revenge.
Are you absolutely sure about your choice that this foreign-born Prince Bela is to be your heir? I agree with your cousin Andronikos here, even if I don't like him.
Maria, my wife, he's the best hope there is for our empire. My decision is final, which is why I banished Andronikos. You have failed many times to produce a son, and so Bela is the best I got now. I mean, look at it. If I go and so does his brother, Bela inherits both empires, ours and Hungary. That way our nations will soon become one big empire united. It's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, whatever. It sure is. But remember, if I finally give birth to a son, then Bela shall be out of your succession plan, okay? Now, good night.
Cousin, some good news. Our forces have now overpowered the Hungarians.
Good to hear. Thank you, cousin Andronikos Angelos.
Looks like my brother will sure pay for this after not giving me the land I deserve to rule.
And that's why I declared war on him in the first place. If only I was in better health, I would have commanded the troops in person and killed off all those traitors. But tell me, it feels odd, doesn't it, to be against your own brother here?
Well, yes, but he has to pay for not giving me what is mine.
You know, I've experienced the same thing too. As the youngest son, I wasn't expected to succeed my father when he died all these years ago, but since I was the most able, while two of my older brothers died in advance, I succeeded them anyway. But it was not an easy task since I had to deal with my surviving older brother Isaac, God rest his soul. But at least I managed to come out of it, and here I am as the all-powerful, half-Hungarian, half-Greek Emperor Manuel.
Everyone, run away for your lives!
Hell yeah! Victory at last!
Congratulations, my nephew Andronikos, and so now Hungary shall once again bow down to us.
At last, I have a better chance now to rule both empires, now that my brother will surrender.
Now, Andronikos, as we've made an alliance with the King of Jerusalem Amalric, I expect you to once again fulfill this promise for me. I am thus putting you in charge of this mission to capture Egypt from the Fatimids with the Crusaders of Jerusalem, and I expect that you don't screw up here, okay?
I shall do as you command, Uncle Manuel.
The city of Damietta is now ours, and so are all its treasures.
What the hell do you think you're doing? The spoils were supposed to be shared among us, idiot.
Shut up, Greek! We Crusaders did not come all the way here to share with you guys. This is all ours now. Am I making myself clear?
You asshole, the Emperor said we were to divide Egypt between us.
I don't give a damn about what your emperor says. If I capture this place first, then it's all mine. If you don't agree, then get your ass back home.
So how did the operation go? I'm guessing more spoils for us?
Actually, it's the complete opposite. That piece of crap King of Jerusalem, Amalric, double-crossed us. He took all the spoils from his kingdom, and they simply just looted the fortress without capturing it.
Then, if only it succeed, I will have more territory to rule.
Well, all I can say is that Amalric shall pay for this. He is after all my vassal. How dare he do things his own way? We had one chance at taking back the rich lands of Egypt, and that piece of crap screws it up for us? How could he?
So, if you have noticed, your father's so-called attempt to take back Egypt failed. What a slap in the face for him. I'm glad that Bela is no longer to be your husband. Otherwise, if he becomes emperor, how is he going to rule with this reputation of failure your father will have?
How dare you and father cancel my marriage to him? I was to be empress if he becomes emperor one day. What will become of me now?
Your father and I finally produced a son, Alexios. He is to be emperor in the future and not Bela. As for you, you're free to do what you want with your life. Until, of course, we find a new potential husband.
And so now you want me to end up becoming irrelevant. I'm destined to be empress one day.
Well, not anymore, okay? Now be prepared to say goodbye to that irrelevant Bela. I don't want his name brought up anymore.
What did you just call me?
You should already know by now, Bela, that you are not worthy of succeeding Manuel as emperor. You are simply delusional. He and I already have a son, so you're off the succession. Feel free to return to Hungary, or I'll have you blinded.
Call me an outsider, yeah? Don't forget, you are after all the outsiders too, and that everyone thinks you are. Manuel, what do we do now? That you have a son? I'm still your successor? How about my marriage plans?
Bela, listen here. Yes, since I now have a son, he will be emperor, but this doesn't mean you're over. I know it sounds hard for you, but when Alexios' time comes to succeed me, you will still be his co-emperor, while you will still rule Hungary. Now about your marriage plans. Since the birth of my son has made me cancel your marriage to my daughter, for now I will be marrying you off to my wife's sister Agnes. I guess it will look like a good match.
But what about your wife? Will she always see me as a threat?
She probably would not anymore if you marry her sister, since that way you may be closer. But I think if you do something worthy to prove yourself as a worthy successor, she will come to respect you. And now I just have the right mission for you to do just that. The Republic of Venice, our ally for the longest time, is now our enemy. They trade freely in our waters and make money in it without giving us what's due. From now on, all Venetians are banned from trading in our empire. As we now have gained the rising Italian naval republics of Pisa and Genoa as our allies, I now declare the Republic of Venice an enemy. All Venetian citizens living under the Roman Empire are now to be arrested at once and all their properties confiscated, while all their ships shall be either burned or seized and made into our property.
Does it feel good to be married to me? And tell me, will this war the emperor just started benefit the empire for me or not?
I don't know what to think of it, but I think this will be your chance to prove yourself by fighting for us. And then that way, maybe you could gain my sister's trust. But yeah, marrying you feels good as I can get to be Queen of Hungary and the Roman Empress one day.
Well, I'm not that much of a warrior, but if this means proving myself, then so be it.
Fanculo! Merda! Dodge Michel! 20,000 Venetians have been imprisoned by the Romans and many of our ships have been taken by them. This calls for war!
Commander Dandolo, just give it some time. I could still negotiate peace with their Emperor Manuel. War is the last thing we need against an empire that powerful compared to us.
But sir, the people have been crying out for war. Look outside, the windows are once, Dodge!
Noi vogliamo la guerra! Noi vogliamo la guerra! Abbiamo sete sangue! Abbiamo sete sangue! Abbiamo sete sangue! Abbiamo sete sangue! Noi vogliamo la guerra! Noi vogliamo la guerra! Noi vogliamo la guerra!
My god. And so, this really means we're going to war?
Basileus, the message is clear. The Doge of Venice has declared war. He is sending a fleet to invade us.
Ha! At least we have more ships than them, now that we have seized many of theirs. Now Angelos, you and Kontostephanos should prepare for war. Bela is coming with you too.
It's a pleasure to have you joining us in our alliance against the Roman Stefan Nemanja, Grand Prince of Serbia.
And it's my pleasure to provide you with the finest Serbian warriors too. As you can see, we both have a common cause against the Romans, who have brought nothing but misery to us.
With our forces combined, we will bring the Roman Empire to its knees.
I'm glad you agreed to join us, Bela Alexios.
I have always needed this moment anyway, but I still don't get why the emperor just goes to work with anyone he wants. It's kind of stupid actually.
He has his own reasons. I guess he really wants to show that we can control the world, and why not? We've been around longer than any other kingdom had.
Ha! Or maybe the Emperor really wants you to rule the world. Who knows?
There you are. Listen here. The Doge of Venice has had a change of mind. He's considering peace with your emperor. If you could please allow me to travel to Constantinople and speak with your emperor.
Bullcrap! We didn't come all the way here with an army just to return back empty-handed. Our emperor made it clear we'll be at war.
Well, so what it is?
Soldiers, battle formations.
You should thank me for giving you the idea of sending Bela to battle the Venetians.
It was my idea too, not to send him there to die, but to prove himself. I know you wanted to do it so that he may die in battle.
And why did you just all of a sudden declare war on Venice? They're a valuable trading partner.
Now that we have new allies in Italy, like Genoa and Pisa, who are far better off than Venice, we no longer need Venice. To put it short, Venice has been nothing more but a thorn on our side, ever since those assholes began trading in our waters during my grandfather's reign.
For the Basileus! For the Roman Empire!
I'm coming for you, Angelos.
Thanks for saving me, man.
Guys, the enemy seems to be in flight. But not only that.
Man, this can only be one thing. Plague.
Écoutez, le duc de Venise a un douchim plan. Il veut la mort de l'empereur, et nous le ferons.
Meg, now we're in danger. Manuel, I need you here. Listen here. I just understood everything you said, and you will face the consequences.
Why have you called us? What is it?
This Frenchman here was secretly given orders by the Doge of Venice to kill you, and now he needs to pay.
Very well, I shall give him the punishment he deserves, though not death. He deserves to live an entire life of shame.
It's weird, isn't it? They get affected by the plague and we don't.
So what? At least we won this whole damn war. Now, Commander Dandolo, be prepared to face Roman Imperial justice. No mercy for you.
I know what you're going to do. You people are so fond of lightning that it makes no sense. Just kill me already and get a scrap over with. If you blind me, then I still love long enough to one day have my revenge on you.
You deserve worse than death. Bela, you do the honor of giving him what he deserves.
Perdente! Tempo di morire! Tempo di morire! Tempo di morire! Tempo di morire!
Please stop! I don't deserve this!
And so now it seems that we have taken care of that problem that is Venice. From what I hear, their troops have either been all slain by our brave forces or have died of plague. Then their ally, the Grand Prince of Serbia, submitted to us too. Also, I just heard that the Doge of Venice has been killed due to his failure in trying to dare challenge us. So tell me, are these all true? Have we really proven once again that we are the world superpower?
Yes, we did, and I am glad we have taken care of those Venetian assholes. They will no longer dare to challenge us again.
And now, Bela, I can tell you have fought bravely despite not having much experience in war, am I right?
I guess I did. I mean, I still alive, so this sure means I did well.
Excellent! Well, you have proven yourself worthy to be an emperor one day, Bela. Now you may rest. I know you're tired.
Bela, I just have to say I'm sorry for how I mistreated you in the past. I didn't think you had it in you. But since you've helped us a lot and proved yourself in fighting for us, I guess I was wrong all along. I believe in you now.
I'm pleased to hear that. This was the best thing I ever heard in my life.
You have done a great service for our empire, Bela. I still wish we would rule together one day.
Bela, we've just received some terrible news from Hungary. Your brother, the king, is dead. Your people need you back.
So, what does this mean? I'm not going to be an emperor anymore?
I'm afraid yes. I think you may have been destined to be king of Hungary after all. But who knows, one day you may be called back again here to succeed me if I go too early, and yet my son Alexios is still too young. But even though you leave us, please keep this in mind. Promise me you will always come to our empire's need whenever we need you, and always rule for the benefit of our empire.
I see. Maybe I wasn't destined to rule both empires after all. But well, it's been a very long time here, and I guess my homeland calls me back.
At least, I still get to be a queen.
Very well then. I hope to see you again one day. Now, it's about time my son Alexios shall be trained to rule the empire.
And so it is. Bela returns to Hungary. Now my cousin Manuel may no longer have someone able to succeed him. All he's left with is his weak young child Alexios. Soon enough, for sure, Manuel will go, and so that leaves little weak Alexios taking over. This gives me every chance to seize the throne.